Alright guys, we're on a live video. We've been trying to put a video out, but it's been too, hadn't been working out right. So we're on Facebook Live. Hopefully this will allow us to, or YouTube Live, and hopefully this will allow us to uh, be able to keep it up, keep this video up. But anyway, I've had a lot of people asking me about learning more about Joe, and Joe doesn't talk very much. I'm Joe's father, Jim. Some people call me James. And this is my son, Joe Allen. And we're currently living in Colombia, South America. And Joe's like his hero, Sonny Liston. He doesn't talk much, but I didn't talk much either at his age. And we don't have a lot of video equipment and fancy cameras and stuff, but folks will want to know a little bit more about Joe, so we're going to do this video right quick. Joe, how long have you been boxing?
10 months.
About 10 months. Who's your favorite boxers?
Sonny Liston, Jock Dempsey, Robert Durant, and Mike Tyson.
Okay, well, that's a good list. Of course, I already know the answers to these questions, guys. What styles of boxing are you practicing, or have you been practicing?
Peekaboo style and European style.
Okay. Which style do you like better?
Peekaboo.
Peekaboo? It's harder, isn't it? It's very difficult. This is why I've told you I believe that fighters haven't duplicated Mike Tyson. Of course, we've got Pitbull, that he's been doing a heck of a good job at a similar style to that. Pitbull Cruz, whom we love. Have you had good experiences at the gym, or haven't been good, have you? You want me to tell the folks why, or you want to tell them? All right. We've went to several gyms here in Colombia, South America, and people here really aren't like very prejudiced, but there's a Latino macho thing that they don't like gringos very much in athletics. And I don't know if it's a jealousy thing or what it is, but Joe's had some bad experiences because when we go in, or the gyms that we've been to, not when we go into gyms, but the gyms that we have been to, everybody's ganged up, put their heads together just to battle him. And with a couple of quick experiences. The first gym we went to, we go in the gym, Joe's working out with the guys right regular. They have the sparring night of the week, and Joe goes in there, and the head trainer puts Joe against the best 15-year-old he's got. And Joe's 13 at the time, and this boy's a lot more experienced, had over a year's experience. Joe had basically no experience. And Joe held his own with that guy, and I believe that had it been on an amateur point system, Joe would have won. And what happened was the head trainer there told us, "Oh, well, when we spar again, we'll call you when we spar again." And although Joe kept working out there, we were never invited to spar anymore. And we got the gist on that, so we've been through that. We went to another gym, and Joe was mowing through everybody in this gym, and everybody put their heads together And again, Joe, very minimal experience. He's a lot more experienced right now. Uh, his power shots are tremendous. And he's won 21 matches since then, since the two videos that we just put out, which you can find on our YouTube. So if you go 2 videos before this one, you'll see Joe taking a whooping in sparring. But at any rate, everybody was putting their heads together just to go against him. And that's no way. Those are some of the problems that we've ran against. But we are in a bigger city now, a huge city as a matter of fact. And we've met the trainers. We were very selective about where we were going to go and where I was going to let him go. And we've met the trainers at this particular gym. They've put out multiple national champions here, and they're very professional. We've spent some personal time with them, and they're really, really impressed with Joe. And the most important thing is they want to train him. They're trying to break down walls to train him. And we're very, very thankful for that. And so those are some of the bad experiences that Joe's went through in the gyms, but he's held his own with everybody. And even the last 2 videos that we put out, where Joe wanted to put those videos out, I didn't. Joe was, Dad, put the bad videos out. I want people to see my growth. And I was like, yeah, okay, we'll do it. So we put the 2 videos out, which are the 2 that I posted early today. I apologize for outside noise. We are in Colombia, South America, and they don't know the meaning of the word to be quiet and to give peace or to get it here. Not trying to be prejudiced and just being honest. So you might hear a bunch of stuff here and there. It's a loud place. But anyway, Joe's held his own with all of that. We're at a good place now. 2023 is looking tremendous for Joe. So we thought we'd put this little video out where Joe could talk a little bit about himself. So I'll ask Joe a few more questions here. And again, for those who've just joined, Joe does not talk much. He's like his hero, Sonny Liston. You ask him something, you get a one-word answer from him. And I was like that when I was 14. One thing I wanted to add here, Joe's got 4 cousins that won Golden Gloves for the state of North Carolina. His great uncle played for the Chicago Cubs, the Los Angeles Angels when they were originally in Los Angeles, and the San Diego Padres. And a cousin that played for the Montreal Expos when they were in Montreal. So he's got a lot of family people that have done very, very well in athletics, and we're very thankful and we're very proud of the family heritage in athletics that we have, that we look upon or can look back on. Very fortunate. Our family's been very blessed by God and gifted in athletics. Joe's a very big boy. He's 5'9", maybe a little over 5'9" right now. And his weight's been fluctuating in between 180, 191, 92 pounds at 14 years old. So he's a lot bigger than his daddy. And he's doing extremely well. So we hope to have some tournaments coming up here in late January, early February. some of the stuff we'll post probably. I let him put out the videos where, and help him do it where he's practicing or with bags and things like that. But I boxed a little bit at the university, and I go back to 30 years ago, 35 years, 36 years ago, excuse me. Maybe it's a little longer than that. And remember being in the gym at the university I attended, and somebody coming in with a big beta camcorder thing, which was new at that time. I mean, that was the latest technology. And the trainer saying, "Get out of this gym. We don't show other people what we do. You don't want to show others your cards." So I try to be a little back on that, but I've let Joe put the shellacking videos up where he wasn't at the beginning where he didn't do too good. And I'll probably put a few more up here before it's long where he is doing good because he's ahead. As long as he's ahead of where he was at, I don't mind if he's showing a lot of stuff. But I'm not a big fan of open practice and just showing everybody all the cards you have. And we're not in this for that. We're in this to motivate others and for Joe to move forward. Joe, what's your plans after high school? Well, yeah, but what about the university? You want to go to you want to go to the Naval Academy? So you want to be a military officer, right? So, how long have you wanted to do that? Since you're about 7 or 8 years old?
6.
6? All right, so he hasn't changed on that. It's been, my university will be the midshipman, and I'll be at the Naval Academy. So he's shooting for the stars, and he's homeschooled through Pensacola Christian Academy in Florida. He's a straight A student. He's in the 8th grade right now. Takes intermediate algebra. He's very good at it. Straight A average across the board in everything. The Lord has just blessed me. So I try to tell other parents, you've got to be involved with your kids. At the moment you have a child, you need to put your life on hold, and you need to be daily involved in your child's lives. You need to know what they're reading. You need to know who their friends are. You need to know what they're doing. You need to provide the basic things, but you also need to be applying your watchful eye with your kids, and you need to keep good discipline and things like that. What do you like to do in your spare time, Joe?
Play games.
Yeah. What kind of game system do you have?
PlayStation 5.
What games do you like playing the best with that?
Warzone.
Oh yeah? Is Warzone now? Oh, that's good. I haven't been keeping up with the gaming, but Joe's been doing so good in school. He gets his stuff done, he does his athletics and everything, all the training. And if he wants to spend a couple hours a day playing his games, we do it. One thing we don't do in my household is we're not texting from room to room. Normally we sit down and eat together. Not always, but that's a normal thing, and we're getting away from that and need to get back to it. I believe a family that eats together stays together, and it's good to eat together at the table. You can talk about things and keep abreast of your family, and that's normal. Well, it's not normal sitting here texting from room to room and crazy stuff like that. And if you're doing that, you need to think, because it's really not good. You need to be talking to one another and loving one another and involved. Love is a verb, it's an action, and you need to show others in your family that you care and concern. And I'm just not, maybe it's just me and I'm old school, but I think texting and things like that with your family in the house is nuts. And I think he would say it was nuts too, because he's not used to it. And he thinks a lot of things are crazy in this world today that he sees. And he says, Dad, well, I wouldn't even think about doing that. I'm like, son, most families are doing this thing or that thing. And he'll say straight up, that's nuts. But again, Joe don't talk much. He's like his idol, Sonny Liston. You ask him something, and generally you're going to get a one or two word answer. And he does talk a lot when he's gaming and playing his games. He's got online friends that he communicates with and just chirping with them. And of course, he talks to me and his mom and his family and friends that he has. And in boxing or whatnot, and but that he loves putting out the boxing videos, but the talking part he don't like, and he really didn't want to do this, but he said, well, we got to do it, and I pushed him. So let me reverse what I just said. I was telling him, hey, people want to know who you are and hear a little bit from you. So hopefully after this video, he'll loosen up a little bit and start talking a little bit more. So we're going to end this video. You got anything you want to say, son? All right. We just want to thank everybody for watching. It's not very nice. And we do thank everybody for watching. And we hope that if you come across any of our videos that you'll like and subscribe to our channel. If he ends up starting to make a little money eventually on YouTube, it'll only go for college educational expenses or maybe travel expenses for boxing, tournament boxing that he'll be doing in the amateurs. And so we're not looking to really make money off of YouTube, really. It'd be nice to make a few bucks here and there, but that's not the intent here. And my biggest intent here is the joy out of being a daddy and trying to get others to step up to the plate and be good dads that maybe they're not realizing that they're not as involved with their boys as they should be, or mothers their daughters, or mothers their sons, and fathers their daughters. But basically it's a father-son thing here, and we would like to get, me especially, more kids involved, more fathers involved with their sons. And this world is lacking in that, something awful. Me as an old man skimming online or seeing kids out and about, I'm seeing probably 90% of the boys and young men that I see are all walking around with severe daddy issues. And we have got to push out of that as a society and get back to some good values like God, the dad, the mother, and the children, and getting all family intertwined again, and things like that. And I don't apologize for that for 1 second. I don't care if you can't look around in this world today and look back 50 years ago and see that there's been big problems. sense of breakdown in the families, and fatherless families, then you'll never see anything if you can't look back and see that and figure that out. And I can't help you with that one. But I'm not gonna apologize, for encouraging strong fathered families. And, so that's about all that we were gonna do here. Uh, Joe and or me are gonna put some videos out, uh, for a boxing company that's in Bogota, Colombia here, that sells great, excellent gloves that are very comparable to, Cleto Ray has at a fraction of the cost. And, just great gloves and other boxing equipment, but we'll do that later. And we thank all of you for watching this video. You're gonna see me walking up to the phone here, cutting this off, but God bless everybody. We thank everybody for watching us. This is the new, uh, uh, medium for reaching people and talking to people, so we decided maybe we'd try to use it. And as I said again, we only want to motivate people and try to get people to, aspire to be the best that they can possibly be. Thank you, and God bless you for watching this video. And, we'll be putting some more videos out, more videos with Joe and sparring and competitions and things like that in the future. Again, God bless you, and thank you for watching this video.